What is going on, everybody? What is going on, YouTube world? Everybody outside of the YouTube world. It is I, your conquistador, Javier. Welcome to the Start Me Up show with Hialeah Comic Bro
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our first show. I'm super
and
excited.
and also Goat 99. What's going on?
Not much, guys. How you doing?
Just happy to be here, man. On a Thursday evening, we have some awesome members in the Conquistador comic book chat. Life with two YouTubers. She was here super early. Immortal Biggie Shack, shouting out the thumbnail. I like it. Soul Reaper, Raw Random Wolf. Read more comics. What's going on? Bake the Snake is also in here. Gang. That's right.
What's up, Biggie?
Stay Puff 1983, what's going on, Stay Puff? And of course, Hialeah, Goat 99, holding it down in the chat.
Sharon, Random Wolf.
Hello, trying to start up a new nerd comic book, pop culture, everything, music, food, travel. We'll get into it all, but just wanted to hang out with these two guys. They brought up the idea to me. I guess we're in the works, and we just set it off. And of course, we are here to bring you some good entertainment, and we appreciate you guys being here. So thank you.
Yeah. Hey, man. Touching on that point, me and Goat were talking about it. Hey, you want to do a show? Let's try to do something. And then, okay, let's see what we're gonna get because it's better with a third person. And we said, okay, all right. And then let's think about it, dude. How long was it before I called you or texted you? Dude, it's gotta be Javi. Come on.
Oh, it's like the next day. The next day. Such an obvious choice. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Because, I had such a good time with you guys last time. And he pitched me on Javi, and I was sold right away. I was like, hell yeah, we'll do that with Javi.
There was nobody else, right? It had to be Javi.
Yeah. Javi's got it. He's knowledgeable.
I appreciate it. Nah, man, we're gonna be going over some. Excuse me. We're gonna be going over some good topics for you guys tonight. So I appreciate these guys for thinking of me and bringing me in. It's always good to hang out with these guys. And Hialeah, man, we gotta hang out during the weekend sometime, man.
Yes, we do. We gotta make it happen. We gotta go hunting.
Yeah, just go hunting. Go to a shop. Go to one of the secret honey holes that you always tell me about.
Oh, yes. There's one down south I got to take you to. The one that Rob always talks about, Frank's Comics. You would love that place.
I'm jealous.
We got some good shops down here, man.
Sounds like it.
Have you done like hunting recently, or has it just been like new comic book day stuff around like the city?
Just basically new stuff, really. No real digging deep or anything. Just a lot of just Midtown Comics getting the new stuff, and then random eBay purchases. So it's always good.
Immortal Biggie Shack, he's always hunting.
He's always hunting every day, man. He's out of control.
Oh yeah.
We also got Ben Compton. What's going on, Ben Compton? Southern Comic Geek. What's up?
Hey, Biggie was asking about the thumbnail, man. You want to explain it?
Simone Heels.
What's up, Simone?
Yeah. So this is the Start Me Up show because we wanted to, for some reason, Hialeah kept bringing up Rolling Stone references, the Rolling Stones, because we wanted to come up with a name for the show. And he was like, it started off with Goat's Head Soup.
Yes, Goat's Head Soup, that's right.
Because if you guys don't know, Goat's Head Soup is a Rolling Stones album, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's an album.
Yeah. So we were like going off back and forth, and then we just, we went with the Start Me Up show. It's classic, very, very well-known Rolling Stones song. So that's the name of the show. the picture is an album,
right?
A Rolling Stones album,
Some girls, right?
Yeah, and it was perfect because it was like these floating heads. And I was just like, oh man, I'll just superimpose, I'll just put our heads over these floating heads. And that's where it's kind of like, I guess, full circle, because it's also a Rolling Stones album. So
it just worked out, man. It worked out. And you had plenty of time at work to be able to put that together. So thank you.
Oh man, he texted me that, and on the way home, I looked at that and I forwarded it to my wife, and then I was like, oh man. So I listened to that whole album on the way home today, just getting ready for this. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, okay, I do love that album, and I have it on CD and stuff, but who listens to CDs anymore? But so I was like streaming it on the way home, and I was just like, oh, this is so cool,
That's what's on there?
Is Emotional Rescue on that one?
No, that's a whole nother album that came out.
That's another album.
Beast of Burden is on there?
Like Shattered is on there, and yeah, like all that stuff. It's man, the title track "Some Girls," which is all about all his different dalliances and having lots of children by different women, and all the financial responsibilities that the Stones incurred at that. And so,
that's a classic album, man. I remember seeing that in the stores when I was a kid, and looking at that and looking like, what the hell is this, dude?
That was growing up in my house. That was big stuff, because I'm the youngest of 4 kids, so I was like, okay, so I was like, okay, lots of Stones in my house,
Nice, man. Nice.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Cookie?
What's going on, Cookie? Hello. Just
wow, look at this. There's a person here. Wait a second. Let me just slow down the festivities just for a second here. If you'll notice, there's a person you don't normally see here, Simeon Hills. Simeon Hills.
Yeah.
That guy is terrific, man. He is the younger brother that I never had. He is one of my best friends in the world. Absolutely love that guy. I told him that I was going on, and he's just checking in here and showing a little support and everything. And Simeon is one of the best people I've ever met in my life, and he's just here to show support, and love him. And
awesome,
shout out to Simeon. Thank you for coming, bro.
Welcome, man. Thanks for coming by. What did he say when you told him you were gonna be on YouTube and whatnot? What did he say?
Well, he likes it that I'm doing all this stuff, because he's he digs it and everything, but he's very supportive, because he's such a great guy, and so he he said he was going to drop in and check in. So when he texted me and said that, I was like just floored by that, because you don't know, man. He is my buddy. I love that guy, and been through a lot of stuff, and he's been very supportive, and love him, man.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for being here. So many great people in here. Bubs Comics is also in here.
The Beast.
Yeah. He was asking what we're doing tonight, so
okay,
let's just get right into some comic talk. We are going to touch on some little topics, some indie spec talk. But Goat, you just acquired some Wonder Woman covers, Wonder Woman 750, right? The 750th issue of Wonder Woman just came out.
Yeah, so I got all the like basic ones you can get in the store, and I got some in the mail, and I still have more coming, but they haven't come as yet. And in fact, I actually got an email saying one of them was like weather delayed, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what that's about, but as long as it comes eventually, will be cool. So I got them, and I can show them off right now if you would like.
Yeah, man, go for it, dude.
Okay,
you're the resident Wonder Woman expert.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but we'll see. So yeah, man. So this is like the basic cover done by Joelle Jones, who's done other stuff like Catwoman and Lady Killer. She's really good. I like her. So this is the basic cover that she did, and inside this it has like 9 different stories spanning like different eras and different things, and it's just a great like salute to her through the decades. So that is the basic regular.
I like Joelle.
Yeah, I do. I dig her on especially that Lady Killer thing. I don't know if you guys ever read that, but
exactly,
that is awesome.
She's awesome.
I got like the blank sketch variant that's you can have people draw on. And then after that, everything was like a decade by decade homage through the years for Wonder Woman. like this. This is Joshua Middleton, 1940s.
Wow. Look at that horse.
Yeah, she's on a horse.
Yeah.
And it's similar to it's like a salute to Wonder Woman #1, not her first appearance, but #1 in her own series, because her first appearance is All-Star #8. They came out in 1941, and then but this is like an homage to Wonder Woman #1 in her own series. So then after that this one is 1950s Jenny Frison, and this one actually came out a little better than I thought it would, because I wasn't sure how she would do. So very nice. I dig that. So that one's cool. 1950s. Next one is
like she has ballet shoes on.
Go. Can you put that one closer? Can you put her face closer to the? All right, that's cool. I like it. Thick on the eyebrows, though. Thick on the eyebrows.
A little bit, yeah. I think she needs a little trip to the salon, but we'll see.
No, I like that color.
Do you know?
Have
you read the story or no?
I read a couple of them. There's 9 different little mini stories in there, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and do all of them. And there's one where they kind of reset the action and they take you back to spoiler alert, 1939, and she encounters President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So a little Wonder Woman FDR action in an assassination attempt in 1939. So I'll just leave it there. But,
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, it is. It was a little unexpected. I was like, "Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool." So the next one is 1960s, and then during this era, this is when they took Wonder Woman's superpowers away.
That's right.
And this one, you'll notice, this one is done by J. Scott Campbell.
Oh yeah, you can tell.
And in these ones, she's not wearing her uniform, but up in the corner here, you can see like she's like taking it off, because for a few years, like from like the late 60s until 1973, she did not have her powers until she got it back in Wonder Woman 204. And then that's when she did get it. And then in Wonder Woman 204, this one is done by, this is an homage to that, because that's a classic issue. And this is her twin sister, Nubia. And this is a 1970s cover done by Oliver Coipel. I'm not sure how you say it, but French guy, I guess. And so he did this for the 1970s, and this is an homage to that one. And that's a very expensive book. And it's a key book because that's when they gave Wonder Woman back all her superpowers, and she was back on again. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So this is 1970s. And then
you've got Barbarian here.
Yeah, so then what I'm really digging is they got George Perez to come back for the 1980s. So,
nice.
So I was digging that. Really nice. So I like this one. And it's funny because when they showed this in like the previews and stuff, when I saw it, it was just like the image of Wonder Woman in the foreground there, but not that stuff in the background. So it's just sort of like I think like a white or blue background or something. So it was just her like that one image of her like jumping out there. But I dig all that stuff in the background there that they didn't really show in the preview. So I was like, okay. So when I saw this at Midtown, I was just like, okay, this is pretty cool. So this one is 1980s. So 1990s, they got Brian Boland to come back. So so he's known for a lot of his classic covers. And
that's cool.
Cool. So his most classic cover ever that people like is this one.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, this is a famous one. So this is sort of like an homage, I guess, kind of to that one.
Yeah,
similar but different. So pretty cool. So I dig that. Let me just put this one back for a sec, and then the next one is the 1990s, and for that one they got Adam Hughes.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That might be the winner.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, this one's pretty good. The next one is pretty good too. But so this one's pretty cool. And then so this is Adam Hughes for the 2000s, the first decade of the 2000s, and then for the 2010s, it just ended recently. This is Jim Lee.
Nice.
I like this one too. Nice, yeah. This is Jim Lee one, and then I pre-ordered online, and I got the Jim Lee ratio variant 1 in 100, and it's pencils of the same one. And this is for the 2010s. So put a little closer. Looks pretty cool with the pencils.
Wow.
I usually don't like the black and white ones because I really love the colors, but Jim Lee's like a pencil master, man. He's just terrific. So
Which one's
really
your
good.
favorite?
I think I like this the Jim Lee one with the color, like this one. It's the same thing, but yeah. So I think I like this one a lot.
I think I like
But
that.
I have
Just
two
my
more.
favorite.
That's like a store variant that I'm going to show you guys. That these are not. I got these online, and these are Alex Ross store variant. So this one is also an homage to Wonder Woman #1.
Oh yeah.
Where she's on her horse there, and there's all the like combat going on all around her. So this is really nice. So I dig this one, but it was like a two-part set. I believe this is only 1,000 printed, and the next one I'm going to show you is only 500 printed. But you can only get 500 printing if you buy like the set, and I guess if you buy the other one, you can get it on its own. So this one, I love this one. This is only 500, and this is Alex Ross.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one might be the winner.
Yes, this is my favorite one so far.
Yeah,
so, yeah, big this. So
well, that's
really nice. So that's all my Wonder Woman stuff I have for now. I have some more coming in the mail. I have not received them yet, so maybe next time around, if I get them, we'll show those off next time. So
which one's your reader's copy?
My reader's copy is the first one I showed, the Joel Jones blue one.
Yeah, the regular cover.
Right, because all the Decade ones are a little more scarce to come by, and so yeah, my reader copy is going to definitely probably be that one. So it is actually because I read a couple of the stories.
It's got his Adam Hughes store variant signed. It's coming.
Ooh.
It's taking 4 to 6 weeks. Don't worry, Bubs. You'll get it there eventually. Hopefully, it comes in sooner than later.
Adam Hughes story is beautiful.
Megacon talk in the chat. We also got some Gina Davis talk in the chat. That's hilarious.
He goes with the eyebrow, right? The eyebrow comment or something.
Keep it up, guys. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Wow.
Whatever happened to Gina Davis? Does she still even make movies anymore?
Don't think so.
I don't know.
I haven't seen her in anything in years.
Forever. What was the last movie he made? He made that pirate movie with Matthew Modine that bombed. What was it? Cutthroat Island. And I think after that movie, she pretty much. I might be wrong. I just don't remember her in anything else after that. Man.
She was in Glow, and she's a voice actress for She-Ra.
Really?
Oh, wow, you're on it,
dude. I haven't seen her. I don't know. Maybe because I want to talk some shows that I saw and a movie I saw.
Okay, excellent.
We'll bring it up. We don't have to do it right now. I know we got an agenda, guys. And we're talking movies. We're talking spec. We're talking trailers. We're talking everything.
Yeah. So wow, those Wonder Woman. Okay, so 750. So what issue number does that translate to on Rebirth right now?
It should be amazingly. It should be 84 because people are criticizing them because the Wonder Woman 84 movie coming out. I think because they didn't have an 84, and then they going back to the other numbering. So it's like
that's pretty funny. So they're going to 83 and then going to 85.
No, I think the next one's going to be 751 because I think
they're going to legacy numbering. Yeah,
because after this, I think the Flash is or the Green Lantern, one of them is coming up on 750 as well, like next month or pretty soon. Damn, I can't remember which it is. One of them is coming up on it because it's just slightly behind Wonder Woman, and they're gonna do one with that too. So I think they're gonna use that as a way to, of course, sell more books. So.
Yeah, keep it up. I mean, they did that for Detective Comics has always been like that. But,
Action Comics did it too.
Action Comics has always been like that too. Yeah.
Oh. Well, Detective is past Action now, right? Because they print those twice a month, I think, right?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not the DC guy in the room.
No. DC is going to go back to the original numbers full time. I know that Batman should stay to their original numbering probably until they get to a certain number or something like that.
I totally don't like the numbers anymore, and they want to come out with a #1 and have 87 different covers for that. But because they want it both ways. They want the legacy numbering when it comes up to a milestone, and then when they get bored with that, they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, let's do a #1 and have like a bazillion different."
You guys aren't reading
covers come out.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys aren't reading Batman, right?
No.
No, I'm not on that.
Yeah, because Tom King undid his run, so now it's James Tynion starting his run.
And they renumbered it?
No. They're keeping the same numbering, but James Tynion has like tweeted out and he's like teased that he's going to introduce this new villain, and the whole thing with like the whole Harley Quinn hype and how Harley Quinn and Joker are now like two separate entities, as before they were like always known to be together, you know, but now they're like broken up, quote unquote. So I guess James Tynion is going to introduce this new female clown-esque character, and that might or might not be, you know, like Joker's new girlfriend or love interest.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, they gotta keep something alive. They
gotta keep it moving, dude. They gotta keep it relevant.
DC is I don't know. I guess it's all over the place. I don't pick up a lot of DC. I just went to the comic book shop yesterday and I picked up Batman 83 because I'm still catching up, and that's it as far as my DC books go. Because I wanted to complete the whole Tom King Batman run, and then I stopped at the James Tynion. I didn't want to continue, so that's where I'm catching up on my Batman. But anything else DC, I'm not really picking.
Oh, so that's it, Tom King, and then you're done?
Yeah, for DC for right now. I mean, I could pick up some of the Black Label stuff, but that's a little bit more pricey, you know.
How much are those books?
Black Label books, I think they're $7.99 if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
I'm beginning to think with those it's going to be like an epidemic of.
I could be completely wrong. Let me pull this out right now.
It's going to be like a ton of Black Label books. They'll want you to spend all that extra money on that, and then like the regular books, like the $3.99 books, are going to be trash, and then they'll make sure that all the good stuff happens in the more expensive ones, you know, and then. You know, if you're unwilling to get into that, then you're not gonna, get the first appearances or the big story plot points or any of the good stuff. And I'm kind of conflicted about that. You know,
cool. That's an excellent point, man.
Yeah.
I thought of that. That's an excellent point you just brought up. That they'll make
because if they charge you extra dough, they're gonna have to like bring it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Just make.
I'm not sure I like that, because then if you're supporting the regular title, you know what I mean. Then you're gonna be left with like. Crap, you know, it's just like that's not cool. You know,
you're gonna get the straps, the scraps.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I mean,
I could see that happening, dude.
You're right. That's the tricky way to pushing it closer to what, like, you know, how much did you say those ones of Javi?
$7.99. I just checked.
Okay, so yeah, close to $7.99.
But they don't have a lot.
Right?
No, they don't have a lot, but that's how it starts, though, man. They just they start throwing them out little by little, and then before you know it, that's just the norm. And it's like, and then everybody's like, "What? Wait, $7.90? They used to be," and we don't even notice it, man. Or
right, and then you'll see that the weakest people in the DC line will have $7.99 books, and it's just like, what are you doing, man?
Cardstock variants are priced $1 higher than cover A's.
Yeah.
For DC, you're already spending $3.99 for an A cover, and what, $5.99, $4.99 for a B cover. Let me see this one shot. This one shot right now, Venom: The End. I just got this yesterday. It's just a one shot, if I'm not mistaken. There's no like continuing series or anything like that.
Like the Venom, like in the future? Isn't that
right? It's like the last story.
Yeah.
Marvel is doing this end thing where it's like the last story of all these characters. It's $4.99 book, you know, but that's just the market, right?
It goes up, dude. It rarely goes down.
Yeah, it's not going to go down.
It's not going to go down.
We were talking about that in another stream when I was in the No Faces chat on Monday.
Yeah.
Where, you know, these Black Label books, they're not marketed for kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Most books aren't, though, man. I can't see kids reading some of the other books. Even Venom, that's, you know, I just don't see, you know, what's a kid? Not for kids. What, 12 and under? Is that what you guys?
Yeah,
T+. I don't know if they define it in here, but this is
Well, there must be something on it. If those books are the ones that where Batman showing off junk, then
Yeah.
you got to keep kids off of that.
What is that? 16 and over? 18 and over?
It's got to be 18 and over. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, books are more geared toward older adult.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Males.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get these black label books where it's just like DC trying to kind of push the envelope, and then also they're putting out good quality books. Don't get me wrong. Like yes, I have been on YouTube every night this week. I've been telling my friends and everybody that I've been on a stream lockdown this whole week.
Yeah, Javi's everywhere. He's like the Ryan Seacrest or the Michael Strahan of YouTube. He's like everywhere.
Yeah, but I would say, Javi, the worst show you've been on is probably the No Faces chat on Monday. That was probably your worst show.
Ooh, burn.
I
caught that. That was a good show.
Wait.
Just show.
Mute your mic for a little bit. There you go. That's a little slap on the wrist.
I had to say it, dude, since he's in the chat.
No, man. It's great. It's great.
You were excellent on that show, man. That show's awesome, dude. I look
Metarog is always good on that show. I know that.
I'm sorry?
Metarog is always good on Bub's show over there.
Bub, DS, they're all awesome, man.
Yeah,
sure. DS, yeah. You were on there, guest appearing, pinch hitting. Yeah, I saw you over there, Highly. You did a good job on that too. I saw it.
Thanks, man. It was a lot of fun. It's awesome being with those guys, man.
Hey, we got Mark Knapp, 68.
What's up, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
I didn't know Javi was gonna be there, man. And when I saw Javi was on there, I was like, yeah, Javi.
I caught that the next day, and I was so bummed because I didn't know he was going to be on there. I was like, oh man, I was like, damn.
Guest appearance, man.
Bro, send somebody a text. Come on.
No, man, it's all NDA. You can't know until the last minute until we go live.
Yes.
So a button is clicked.
Keeps you guessing.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to actually really talk about this. Well, we got I guess sidetracked a little bit, but it's interesting to see how it's just gonna the Wonder Woman series is now gonna continue to 751.
Yeah,
really,
they're gonna keep going with
try
that.
To reach 1,000, I guess.
Oh, that'll take a little while. Yeah, because she needs another 250 issues, but yeah, she'll get there eventually, I suppose. But I'm but it's pretty cool. I like when they do that because, for example, I don't really like it when Superman, Batman, or all these people have low numbers, and it's just you know what I mean. And then sometimes they get tricky and they'll put the whatever the current run is, and then it'll say legacy numbering, so they have two different numbers on there, and it's just
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, Marvel's
it's confusing. It is
that,
confusing.
Marvel does that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, they do that, and it's just man, just stick with the old school numbering, and I don't care how high it goes, because we have a precedent now where books are, action and detective are over 1,000, so that's fine. Just keep it.
Over 1,000. Kudos to those people who are soaking those books up. Maybe there must be good reads, of course, but how it's crazy to think about it. Just that whole philosophy behind comics. I'm always thinking about comic philosophy. That's always on my mind. How far are those series gonna go? It's at 1,010 or 12 right now. Is it gonna go to 2,000? That's crazy.
It'll take about 70 years or whatever, but yeah, I guess. But I guess so. I mean, as long as people
well, it's
on
crazy,
buying it,
to know that people are still picking that up for sure. So, yeah. And Wonder Woman now with their 750th issue. Congratulations.
The only thing I worry about with that is a new collector coming in and seeing 1,012 issues. It's where do I start? Where
do I start?
Yeah. But the thing is, you just start. Just pick one up and you start reading, and then you see where if you like it, you go back. And I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I could see somebody being intimidated by it.
I always thought about that. I always said, what if they dumbed it down a little, right? Where if they had a little thing, maybe not on the cover, but on the inside page or something. If they had little like say it's like a 6-issue arc or a 4-issue arc or whatever it is, right? And inside, not on the cover. I don't want to see this on the cover, but if you open up the first page and you see like 4 little diamonds or something like that, so you could tell that this is number 2 of the 4. And then you're like, oh, I only need the one before that, and it's like to get this whole story, I just need like that, some kind of like little indicator on the inside to tell you like where's a good jumping on point. Right. Right. It is intimidating because you look at that and you're like, oh, look at this. It's this series is pushing 1,000 issues, 1,100 issues, whatever it is, and it's just like, oh, I'm not going to touch that. But if you found a jumping on point, like every so many issues, it's like, okay, this little 4-issue story arc has come to an end. Then we start another one, and then it like indicates that like this is like a new one for you to jump in, and you can just do that. You know what I mean?
Because and some books do that. Some books do that.
They should do a better job of like letting you know where in the story arc they are. You know what I mean? So, to be honest, I liked it in the old days when like it was only like a couple of issues. I don't want to be reading the same thing for like a year, 18 months. I don't want to be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sure 751 will be like a new kind of jumping on point, right? It must be.
Yeah. It's going to like continue with one of the stories that takes place in this. So yeah, they're trying to do that and start going in like a different direction a little bit. And so it's I'm digging it so far, but like everything, you got to see how it goes. But because they just gave you a taste, because in this issue, it's great. There's 9 different little stories in there, but there's all kinds of like little like pinups and other little fun stuff, and because it's a salute. It's like a like a Valentine's or Wonder Woman, and so I mean, if you're a fan, you'll dig it. You know what I mean? So it's nice. It's a celebration.
It's a love letter to Wonder Woman.
Yeah, man. So, and then I think in the next one they'll start getting down to business, because they'll be like, okay, we had a celebration issue, and we brought all these people back because all the different stories in the interior have different artists. There's all different stuff going on in there, different eras, different it travels all over the place. So each of them is like a little different, and it's fun. I like it. So there's one in there in particular that I think, since you mentioned 751, that they'll pick it up with that, and just continue going that way.
That's awesome.
What's up, Superior Hero Reviews?
Superior Reviews. What's going on?
We have
Mark Knapp 68 asking a question. He has a Gibson 1983 Sonex. I wish I had a guitar that was older than 1990. This is probably like a 2004, 2000, like late 2000s. This is a Epiphone Dot, which is like a Gibson 335 remake. It's a cheaper Gibson 335. Semi-hollow body. It's got a nice little deep low end. That's why I like it.
Deep low end. That sounds naughty.
Yeah.
The biggest.
What's going on? We still have Gina Davis in
Gina
the chat.
Davis talk is still going on.
It's Gina. So it's Gina, Geena.
Bro, and Biggie's saying that you've been slacking because you've been hanging when YouTube is whining.
Who said that?
Oh, Biggie.
Hey, Biggie. He's my boy, man. I gotta support him.
He's my boy, Blue.
Yeah, man. I love my boy Chad, 90MF Comics.
Me too. We just mess with him. I just mess with him, but I love the guy. What's up, TJ?
DJ Slapdragon Watson, what's going on?
Greetings, TJ.
Hey, man, let's talk some indie spec. What do you guys spec a lot on indies?
I don't spec on anything.
Is it worth specking on?
First of all,
is it worth specking on indies?
Is it worth specking on indies? Is it worth specking on indies? That is a great question. How many indies? I'll throw a question back at you. How many indie number ones are coming out a month?
All right, every week. Okay. I'm just going Image. Image has at least 2 or 3 a week, if right? I would think 3 a week.
Sure.
For number one,
For number ones, they got like 2 or 3 number ones a week.
so we'll say throughout all the indies, we'll at least get 2
10?
number ones a week.
10 total, maybe 10 to 15 new number ones
a month.
A week.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. Because you got so many companies. You got IDW.
That's too many. Probably 8.
You got
maybe.
Boom. I would say Dark Horse. Aftershock. So, dude, I think easily every week between 10 to 15. 8 to 15.
With all kinds of covers and ratios and ABC covers and all that.
Have you guys? I look on this one list that shows all the new comics that are coming out. Have you ever gone and looked at Red Sonja or Vampirella? How many covers come out on a weekly basis? I looked last. I didn't look this. I didn't look today. I didn't look this week. I think last week I looked. I think Vampy went up to cover U. And Red Sonja was up to like T. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, Vampy's.
But that's not for even a number one. That was like issue 7. That was issue 10. What's up, J Hood? It's just
going on,
man.
Yeah, and then some of them are like the same cover art, and then like they take the trade dress down, and it's a virgin. It's got some other nonsense where it's like a slightly different thing than the other thing, and it's just like, oh man.
Dude, but it's nuts, man. We were talking.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Before we went live, hitting a big indie book, dude. It's like hitting the lotto sometimes, man. You know how many sagas are there that really go up,
really pop,
and they stay there. You know, most of them are like in that $15 to $20, maybe $30 range, with the dreaded option news that they just get optioned and you never hear.
A black hole after that.
It's a black hole after that, dude. And people just, and I'm guilty as sin on that too, man, because it got optioned. But usually I just pick up what I kind of think is going to be interesting. I don't just jump out every book, but.
Yeah, I think like if you pick up those books as like an entertainment thing and you're enjoying it or whatever and it's fun for you, by all means, have at it. But it's just like too much for me. I can't. I mean, I do get them from time to time, but I can't do like you're saying, like 17 covers or whatever, all that.
I just look. I look at that list and then I look into the book and see what it's about, in previews or whatever, and think, is it something I might like? And then when I go to the shop, I might flip through it, and if I like the art, I like the way it looks, I'll pick it up. But if not, you just can't go. You'll go nuts buying new books, man. And
the only indie spec that I think is worth that has come out recently, and I don't even think it's Once and Future or Die. Maybe it could be, but those Kanto books, if you can find,
people are still talking about it, right?
Yeah, but it's so, and it's so like inorganic, like unorganic. It's like they're not seeking this book because of what it is, I guess. They're seeking the book because it's such a low print run, because X amount of books were damaged. The story behind the book is what makes the spec. I think spec books have some sort of, obviously it has to be like a key appearance, first appearance, blah, blah, blah. Or, even like something like a story or, something like a controversy behind the book.
And that's what
like a spec book.
And that's what Kanto is, because so many of them were damaged.
So many of them were damaged,
And nobody was expecting that book to pop.
Yeah. Is Die really going to hold its value I think a number of years from now, like Saga did?
Anymore. People aren't talking about Die anymore. It's kind of lost its luster.
It's lost.
Yeah, and then if people jump in and want to get that, they're going to buy the trades. They're probably not buying the single issues, I really don't think they're going to be buying TDC slabs of that and all that, So.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I got mine because I do like the story. One that I'm looking for is I'm looking for a Once and Future. I want to get a slab. One, because I love that book.
Okay.
And I wanted to get a #1 slab because I love that book. And I also think it's a good spec because you know what? That's a great book that might get made into something because it's such a good story. But even if it doesn't, I'll be happy because I freaking love that book. So I would like to get a #1 slab.
Okay,
but,
that's cool.
Yeah, but that's
even like a Once and Future #1 is going to go more expensive than like a lesser known indie #1. So there is a little bit of spec in that, you know.
There is. I look. They're not going for much right now. I look. They're not. I think you could get a 9.8 #1, just a regular cover for $50. That's pretty much.
Check this out. I
slab it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going through a short box that I have of all indie stuff. So that I had from in here, and it was stuff from maybe about 4, 5, 6 years ago. So in this box was all indie stuff. There was no DC, there's no Marvel, no nothing in there. And it's all like indie stuff, Image and IDW and all of that stuff. So I'm looking through there, and I'm like, okay. So
I do that too. I separate.
Yeah, so I did find something that I think is good, but I'm not sure if it's going to stay good or not. So I'm going to bring it up and see what you guys say. So what it is it's a mini series for that thing that just came out recently for Witcher. It's the first comics with Witcher in it, and it's a mini series. I have all of those.
Nice.
And so I have them, but now I'm conflicted about this because I'm thinking I don't think for the comic spec game they did me a solid by releasing all the episodes at one time. So because with other stuff, when they release it week to week, say like Mandalorian or something like that, where everybody's talking about it for weeks and weeks and a month, and going on and on and on, it's like that. But if everybody's going to binge it and be done in like a week or two, it'll probably appear on these like key collectors and top 10 lists and all this stuff. But is The Witcher going to stay hot? I mean, as much as everyone loves it, I think everyone will just consume it and move along to the next thing. Mm-hmm. And I have all these books, and I'm like, oh, all right, so like 6 months, a year from now, will anybody want these Witcher books? I don't know.
When the next season comes out,
maybe.
But it's a very small window what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
They're supposed to be in contract with Netflix for like 5, 6, 7 seasons, and there's a movie going to be coming out too. So maybe you can.
But I just wish they would release the episodes 1 per week or something like that. Like instead of like all in one thing where you can rampage through it and be done, and then you don't care anymore.
Yeah. But people just like what you say, they binge it in 1 or 2 days, and then they're on to something new, and it just doesn't sustain itself.
Right. I mean, that works great for them, whatever. But for me, as a indie spec talk,
So let me ask you this. Let's say Witcher comes out, right? You had the book. Let's say you're a flipper. You want to sell it. How long of a window do you think you would have had with that book? 1 week, 2 weeks?
Oh man! By the time I would submit it to CGC and get it back, the
it's
demand
gone.
would probably be gone. Yeah, exactly.
and then the market's flooded.
Right, because other guys probably beat me to it. Yeah, exactly. So if you already had it slabbed, you put it on eBay. Well, I'm submitting it, sending it off. Whatever.
Yeah, you're
exactly. So I'm already a day late and $1 short, and someone else is going to beat me to the punch and get top dollar, however high that's going to go, and then it's going to be on to the next flavor of the week,
So what you will be looking for was season 2. You're hoping season 2 comes and you have it slabbed and you're ready to sell it.
Yeah, I guess I would have to do all that, but I don't know. I mean, because I didn't even remember buying this, to be honest with you, and I was just like, wow. So I was like, all right, and like they're all in like nice shape and everything, but I was just like, because it was like really hot. A lot of people are talking about it, and then nobody's talking about it no more. They moved on.
Dude, what's up with the chat with Gina Davis, bro?
Gina Davis,
I didn't know
she's our spirit animal, bro.
Dude, I didn't know she was so hot.
She's yeah, man, A League of Their Own. You remember that movie?
I remember her from The Fly. I remember her from The Fly.
The Fly. You remember The Fly?
Dude. She was in The Fly. She was in The Accidental Tourist. She was
Accidental Tourist. I don't know that one.
Yeah, dude. There was with did I forget the guy's name, man? God bless. I forget. Slow movie, but man.
Gina Davis, man.
Hey, man.
Back in my brain, man. I think the only Gina Davis thing I can remember seeing is that League of Their Own.
I remember The Fly. She was like an item with Jeff Goldblum, right? Wasn't she at that time? Wasn't she dating him or something? Yeah. Anyway, dude.
Damn, she could have done better than him. What the hell?
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about some trailers, man. I watched all the trailers.
Lewis.
Did you
I
guys?
was gonna pull up. What's up? Sorry.
Did you see the Eternals trailer?
The Eternals trailer.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't see it either.
It's not out. What do you think? What do you think? Like, what do you think we don't know, bro? Hylia comic, bro.
No, I didn't see that one. The Venom one sounds good, but it hasn't come out yet.
The Venom one.
Yeah, Venom 2 comes out in you know what? I wrote it down. When does it come out? It comes out on October 2nd.
October 2nd.
Yeah, dude, October 2nd, Venom 2 and Eternals comes out on 11/6.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know that either until I started looking into it. Did you guys watch the trailers for everything that's coming out so far?
Everything that's like I guess superhero related, yeah.
Beetlejuice. Looking forward to. Oh my gosh, she was in Beetlejuice. That's right. Great.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Was she in Beetlejuice?
Yeah, man. She was one of the ghosts.
You got me, Simeon. You got me.
Very.
That's my buddy.
Oh man. Yes, she was.
Oh shit, they were married.
That's awesome.
Fried Green Tomatoes? She was I don't remember her in that. Wasn't she in Star Wars?
Wow, Biggie Shaq busting out with the chick flicks. What the hell?
Eternals will tie in a lot. Just watch what's going on in Jack comics and movies.
Dude, I can't wait to see Eternals. I'm kind of jacked up for it.
Have you seen the guy get buff for that movie?
Dude, did you see him?
Yeah, I saw him.
Bro,
he was in Silicon Valley.
Yeah, the guy from Silicon Valley. Dude, he's jacked up, dude. He looks like Hugh Hackman, right? For Wolverine, dude, he's just...
Hugh what?
Hugh Hackman? What's his name? Jackman? That guy. Wolverine.
Wait, what?
Hugh Jackman?
Hooked on phonic failure.
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
What did I say first? Hugh Hackman?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You said it right.
It's okay. Hey, so
Hugh Hackman, does he play in the NBA for the Knicks or something? Or?
Oh, hey. The Lakers and the Knicks, don't go there.
Yeah, I know. My buddy Simeon here is a huge Laker fan. So,
man.
So what movie? Well, you know what? It's almost unfair to ask Go what movie he's looking forward to. You know, I guess I could guess pretty much. That's a no-brainer.
Do you have the dates when the movies are coming out?
Yeah, I got them all.
All right, we got some movies lined up. What's the first one that's coming out? Like the soonest one?
The first Birds of Prey on February 7th.
February 7th. That's right around the corner. That's next week.
Yeah, next week.
That's
what do you guys think about that one?
Do you guys have your tickets already?
Nope.
I'll wait for that
a lot, right? I saw the trailers. I liked them. I like the trailers.
You know what I like? That she has the hyenas.
That was cool, yeah. And did you in the trailer? Did you see what she said, or did you hear what she said? I guess she was like, "Oh, I named it Bruce."
Yeah, at the right.
I named it Bruce after that hunk Wayne.
No, I don't get that.
Yeah. It was funny. But the hyenas are CGI. They're like
yeah. They gotta be, man. They'll tear her face off. Hyenas, dude, real hyenas.
So you know, in the second trailer, there's this like very like big band song, and the girl's like singing, and she's like wailing away, and it's like the horns are blaring. It's like very like, bah, 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 nah, nah, but it's like very big bandy. The person who recorded that song, I've been like a couple feet away from her.
Nice.
Yeah, because she's been to Miami, and they do a lot of like music festivals in Miami, and she's like a part of that whole scene.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been like, her name is Lucy. I gotta find her last name.
Cool.
Yeah.
So are you guys gonna go watch that, or are you gonna wait?
I'm not doing that.
Lucy Woodward.
I
Yeah, man, you got to go
I
check
found
out
like
the
her accent to be very like distracting while she was like narrating the trailer for that, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I wasn't digging it, like, you know. So I may watch it when it comes on HBO and Netflix or something like that.
I
But
think I'm gonna wait too.
yeah, I'm not paying no $15 for that.
All right, the next movie that's coming out.
Whoa, whoa! What do you guys think of the whole?
What?
What do you guys think of the whole, like
What?
Joker, like this new wave, like this new trend, like Joker and Harley aren't a thing anymore. Like I keep hearing, you guys don't have DC Universe, but I have DC Universe, and there's the Harley Quinn show on DC Universe, and that's like the main premise, or that was like the main premise of that show for a little bit. So I guess it's like a new trend that's going on now.
So since you have that, are you digging this because of that?
It's its own take on it, and I thought it was interesting that they're doing it, but I didn't know, like, this is a Birds of Prey movie, right? What's the name of the movie technically?
Birds of Prey, ain't it?
Birds of Prey.
That's a big long ass thing.
Of the Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of the Harley Quinzel or something like that.
Yeah.
So like people are like,
wasn't that the name of like a Lauryn Hill album or something? What the hell are you doing with that?
The Emancipation of what? Mimi? What was it? Or something like that?
I don't know.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. That was a great album. Speaking of that album
of the year when that shit came out. That
was a classic album. This guy pronouncing his J's as H. What's going on?
YouTube is 90.
YouTube is 90. Oh man, Gina Gray is 90.
Jean Grey is 90.
What's it called? But yeah, Harley. Yeah, I would go see it. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, just because me personally, I'm not a big movie goer.
Yeah.
But if Hialeah and Chad want to go, I'll check it out.
I don't think we'll be going to that
one. Yeah, save your dough for the next one.
All right. Can I go to the next movie?
How many popcorns? We haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
So I guess. Oh man, that doesn't work. Never mind. It wouldn't work. Yeah.
All right, the next movie. Am I okay to move on?
Yeah, you're okay to move on, sir.
And I saw the trailer,
bro.
And I gotta tell you, I feel like I already saw the movie. It's Bloodshot, and it comes out on March 13th. And I saw the trailer, and I just felt like I saw the whole movie.
In the trailer? I haven't seen the trailer recently, or at all, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Did you see it?
I saw.
No, I didn't see Bloodshot.
Hey, you know what though? Any Vin Diesel action film, doesn't matter what it is, I'm in.
Dude, I'm not a big. I like Vin Diesel when he does. Well, he never does it anymore. But when he started, he did the Boiler Room, and he had like a bit. I don't know if you guys saw that movie, and it was just like a Wall Street kind of movie where they're traders. That movie was excellent.
Boiler Room sounds cool.
Yeah. He did. He also was in Saving Private Ryan. I thought he was great in that. And
that's
then,
an excellent movie.
Yeah, and then when he started with the action, I don't know. It seems like it's just it's
flex.
Insert Vin Diesel, and it's like the same character. It's the same character. It's like I saw the Bloodshot, and it felt like it was, what was that movie that he did that he was blind or something? And what was it?
Of Riddick.
Yeah, those movies. It just feels like it's the same character, just in a different,
Yo, the Riddick movies are dope.
The first one is. I really like the first one.
The Chronicles of Riddick Bowe.
But
No,
but people were hating on the studio because they weren't giving Bloodshot his red circle,
But if you watch the trailer, they show you his whole origin basically, It's like you almost see the whole movie in the trailer.
Do you think Bloodshot comics are gonna go up? No, right? They wouldn't have gone up. They would have already gone up.
I don't think so.
I'm
Yeah,
not picking up Bloodshot comics.
yeah. They would already. That's a good point. They already would have blown up, and they haven't.
I have 2 Bloodshot comics. I think a number 2 and a number 3, and they're actually really cool covers.
Yeah, they're cool covers. I bet you, like you brought up the thing with the whole red. I bet you that's like the last shot in the movie or something, and that's how the movie ends. Maybe they'll show him in that pose. You know,
maybe they're just not showing it in the trailer, and they're just working on the special effects to get it right for the movie.
Right.
Yeah. When's that coming out? March 3rd?
Look, March 3rd. Metaphorical says Bloodshots have gone up.
They're selling 25 right now. 25.
25 for a movie that's about to come out. That's not really going anywhere, man. Usually
for an indie book, they were just talking indie spec, we're talking is it worth it? Is it,
That's not really too much going up, dude. That's still very affordable if you want them,
Yeah, I would mess with that.
Yeah, but what would you do? You would keep it in your collection? Would you read it? What are you going to do?
I have a couple of them, and I just like it to have it in my collection, but it's, I just like having it in my collection, a few of them in my collection, but I'm not going out and hoarding them.
Nope.
March 13th or March 3rd, you said?
March 13th.
March 13th. Check it out.
All right, the next one. The next, no, I won't. I'll wait on it. Like I told you, I think I already saw it. I think the next one is New Mutants, April 3rd.
New Mutants, April 3rd, which is so weird because it's supposed to be a horror suspense-ish drama film, or it was originally supposed to be that.
And it's been postponed like for 2 years.
Yeah, the original trailer came out. I'll let you guys know right now. The original trailer came out 2 years ago, exactly. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Did you guys see the original trailer? And
I do. I just don't remember it.
Did you guys? Oh, so you haven't seen it recently?
I saw the one that is up now, but I remember it's a little different from the one that from 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
New Mutant Eaters, get him now. He's got his.
Hita.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'll watch. I'll wait on this one too. I think I'll wait.
Oh, Bake the Snake's talking about a scene where he blows his face off and then starts healing.
Yeah, dude, save that for the freaking. Don't give all that crap away, dude. That did look cool, but save it.
One of the most classic lines by Vin Diesel. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Good night, Raw Random Wolf.
Good night, Random Wolf.
Hey, Rob, thanks for stopping by.
New Mutants. A little rough. What do you mean? It looks like a movie that has been in production for 3 years that they put in the back burner and then they revived it 3 years later, 2 years later, and they were like, "Oh, let's see what we can do with this footage." Do you mean a little rough? Is that what a little rough means? Because that's what it is. Look at the original trailer for New Mutants from 2 years ago.
They really showed anything, right?
There is zero action.
Yeah.
There is zero action. There is no effects. And there are no bad guys, quote unquote, except for the hospital itself, where in the original trailer, you have the guy say, "Oh, this isn't a hospital. This is a haunted mansion." So that's what the movie was supposed to be. It was supposed to be this horror vibey movie, Now, in this second trailer, which just came out, I guess a couple months ago, bro, the last scene, you see magic shoot out of a portal from the sky. And then she's just standing there with her sword, and then it's like this bad guy, and it's like this cloud, and it's all this red mist and stuff like that. The trailer just came out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck is going on? You know, what the hell is going on? So now you see what, you know, what they're doing with the movie. I guess people were focus grouping a demon bear.
Demon Bear's supposed to be in it, yeah. So that book is going up. I think it's 14, or is that the first Ileana?
I don't know. I don't
And then I don't 20 something. I don't remember.
I don't spec. I just buy books.
Now everybody's hating on me because books aren't $100.
Oh my gosh, is that what you're laughing about, dude?
Yeah, bro.
You can't keep the laughs in to yourself, man.
Dude,
You know what's going on.
Andy pops in, dude, and it starts. The banter starts, man. The hating starts, dude. It's all right.
Tokyo,
Yeah, the immune is 14. Thanks, Meta.
Tokyo Drift is one of the best and has one of the best songs too.
So, are you guys gonna go watch this?
Penny stocks, Hylia. Penny stocks.
So, are you guys gonna watch this?
Dope. I'm getting feisty, man. You know what? New Mutants.
No, I'm not feeling this one.
You're not feeling New Mutants?
This one either.
I thought it was gonna be cool. You know, I was digging it from the beginning, but
you know what? I might go by if people start giving out reviews and they say it's good, I might check it out. I got it.
Joins the team. Hey, somebody tell me how to pronounce Ileana's last name.
Rasputin. Oh.
I think it's
Rasputin, ain't it?
I don't know. You tell me, man. I asked you.
Is it with an H or is it with a J?
Oh.
All right, go to the next one.
New Mutants. Nice. Okay, next. Yes. Sorry.
18. Okay. All right, the next film, and this one I think I am gonna go watch, is Black Widow 5-1.
5-1 Black Widow right in the
I saw the trailer again and it was like, dude, there's a lot of action going on. It looks like it's a classic Marvel with a little jokes, trying to be funny, and a lot of freaking action.
Bro, high production value, of course.
Exactly.
Super action movie. It's gonna be a crazy intense action movie. I feel like it's gonna be like nonstop. You saw the scene in the trailer where she's like skydiving.
Yeah, bro, how badass was that, dude? And you see the guys like coming after her, right? That they're right behind her, shooting and shit. That looks good. The only thing I gotta tell you, the only thing I really didn't like, I wish they would have gave Taskmaster more of a skull face. That's about the only thing. I think he looked fine except for the skull. I wish he would have done a better job with that. But hope maybe it shows up in the movie and we just haven't seen it yet.
Rasputin.
I think I'm going to see that either way, but I'm just on the fence about the trailer, like whether I would see it in the theater or wait to see it like on streaming or cable or whatever. So because it looks similar to a lot of other Marvel stuff that I've already seen, and so it's like, all right. But if the next trailer is really good, then maybe I could be swayed. So I'm sort of on the fence still. So I'm like a little undecided on that one.
I don't know, man. I saw the trailer and I wasn't thinking I was gonna want to watch it, and I saw the trailer and now I think I'm on board. I really do want to watch that. So I might
feel that one.
I did not hear this rumor, but apparently Bake the Snake is saying there's a rumor.
Oh, dude, I hope so too, man.
Taskmaster might be a female.
I hope they don't do that either.
I dig it.
No, I don't.
It's just a name, nah?
No, dude.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Taskmaster really. Marvel came out with a
Bag of Sevens. Joey Bag of Sevens says it's a male, so I hope so.
It was revealed. Joey Bag of Sevens is crushing the rumors.
So you gonna go watch that, you guys?
I'll go watch it if you invite me.
All right. We're probably gonna go watch that one then.
But man, I forgot what I was gonna say.
All right. There's one other movie that's coming out that the trailer's out, but I don't really want to touch on this movie too much because I don't think it's going to be that good. It's Wonder Woman. So let's just skip over that one. And we'll go. Venom comes out 10/2. And Eternals comes out 11/6.
Yeah, bro, they don't even have trailers for those movies yet.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I guess we will talk Wonder Woman.
Bastard.
Yes, we have to, man.
Dude, that trailer looks awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That trailer looks amazing. I really watched it today, and
With that New Order song.
bro, come on. Blue Monday?
Yeah, awesome.
Come on, dude. Just with that, man.
My only thing with that, anybody who knows me knows I'm a colossal Wonder Woman fan, but the only thing with that is they're going to have to explain what happened to Steve, because he should be either dead or he should have aged 66 years, because the end of World War I is 1918, and then this thing is set in 1984. So he should be either dead or aged 66 years.
Okay, well, I saw that, and my thinking is, doesn't Maxwell Lord, he's the villain, doesn't he play with their minds? So maybe you're seeing what Maxwell Lord's putting in her mind and seeing him. Exactly, yeah, it's his first appearance. 9/8, very nice. Look at that, you got it ready.
Yeah, you do have it ready.
Very nice.
Yeah, he should be 96 years old. He should be, kaput.
So is that what you're thinking too? It's Maxwell Lord's playing with their mind?
Well, as long as they do a good job and explain that, like they, because you can't just gloss over that. He should be either dead or 66 years older than he was. You know what I mean? When we last saw him in the previous one. But yeah, you can't just gloss over that, So if they explain that in a satisfactory manner, then I'm in. But that's my one thing of how will they handle that, So
what about time travel?
I don't know how you get from 1918 and 1984.
Like Captain America kind of shit.
Hey, they keep showing, if you watch the trailer again, they show the watch. They'll show her like in the first scene. They show the watch, and then they show the watch like fall down. And then when they first meet Trevor and Diana at the ball or whatever, he has a watch, or she has a watch or something, and he gives it to her, or she gives it to him, or something like that. So there's time, I think, might have to do something with that movie, maybe.
Yeah, they're gonna have to explain that.
You could be right.
I don't know.
Maybe he gets frozen and then he awakens in 1984 and
he's ready to party, and
he's ready to party like it's 1999.
Man, did you guys? I did. Hate to go back. I don't really hate to go back, but
what?
Did you guys see in the Birds of Prey trailer?
What?
Where she's in the warehouse and she's hiding behind presumably bags of cocaine.
I didn't know.
And the bad guys are shooting, right? They're shooting at her, but she's behind this like pallet filled with just stacks of, sacks of cocaine. And then I guess it's like the dust is going everywhere, and it's like they close up to her face, and then she just breathes in. She's like, and that's in the trailer. And I was like, what is going on?
That's DC?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's Harley Quinn,
Yeah. So you gonna go watch Wonder Woman?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
That's the only one you're gonna watch, huh?
That's the only one.
I don't know about all that, but we'll see. So.
I think out of all these movies, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch Wonder Woman, Black Widow, definitely Venom, and Eternals when they come out. Those will be the four that those will probably be the 4 times I go to the movies this year. I'll tell you straight up. There's one other movie I want to watch that's out now, but I don't know if I keep waiting, it'll just probably leave the theater. I want to go watch that 1917.
I heard that was good.
It looks
amazing. Oh yeah, World War I. Yeah. Brutal. That looks like it's brutal. Yeah.
I want to go watch that.
I heard it was really good.
It looks good. I was supposed to go with somebody, but things got complicated. 90.
That's that 9 to 5 life or that 9 to 6 life, bro. I wish I could go see movies with you.
He has that 5 to 2 life now.
What else is on the agenda?
Dude, I really want to talk about this one. We were going to do shout outs to community members.
Let's do it.
Did you guys write lists down?
I have my list ready to go.
You got yours, Go? Or you looked like a deer in the headlights, bro.
No, I didn't. I wasn't aware we were doing that.
Go, you want to go first?
No, I'm going last.
No, it's not something that you're obligated to do, of course.
No, this is just shouting out people in the community that you either really enjoy or you really don't enjoy. So you want to go first, Go? People you really don't enjoy?
But I don't enjoy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was on the list. You didn't read the thing. He put the instructions.
Not enjoying. No.
All right, Hialeah, since you're so hyped up about it.
All right, I'm gonna
start some YouTube comic book beefs.
I'm gonna shout out. Okay, I want to touch on 5 guys, and it's gonna be fast. People that I for different reasons. I think the first person I want to bring up is Discovery Bay. JB, dude, he's killing it with his pop-ups, his all-day Saturday. Man, JB's just on fire, dude. All the stuff he does, the Disco After Dark, I'm really enjoying it. He's changing the game. Another person I want to shout out, and it kind of sucks because they're all friends of mine, but Comic Head 84. Dude, Kenny's just class, bro. Kenny just does everything the right way, man. He's just he's really good at what he does, man. He's so talented. Another show that I'm enjoying is the Wednesday night show with Rob Worst and Lady Fantastic and Mr. Miracle, I believe. Last night's show, they did a show on Are Comic Books Are You Addicted to Comic Books?
Yeah, I caught that. It was terrific.
That was a terrific show. Their shows are really good. Their conversations that they're having on that show on Wednesday nights are amazing. Now, I want to bring up two channels that I really like that aren't, they really don't do live shows. But the first one is KMN 1971. Nice. This guy just does like once a month haul videos. Bro, he gets amazing books.
Nice.
He's very passionate about it. And I look forward to his haul videos every month. And another one that I've been watching probably since I started watching YouTube is this channel. It's called Silver Age, and it's these guys from Canada.
Nice,
dude, and they got great production values, and they just do like they go to a lot of cons, so they show footage from the cons, and it's 3 guys. And they just got such a great chemistry between the 3 of them that they put out like a video a month too, because it's a lot of work. You could say the production, they put a lot into it. And Silver Age, the Silver Age dudes, the Silver Age, man, I really enjoy that channel. I look for every time it pops up, it's like I'm ready. It's like, oh, I gotta watch it right now, So good. But those are my shout outs for this week.
Yeah, man, you came prepared.
Yeah, dude, I really wanted to shout those 5.
What was this? The 4th one? KNN?
KMN 1971.
Wow, I'm familiar with them.
I think he's up by you, man. He's not in New York. I think he's in Massachusetts.
Okay, that's where I hail from. So yeah, okay.
That guy, he does a haul video once a month. It should be coming out soon because he usually does it at the end of the month, and he just shows all the books he picked up, and he just goes into it. He doesn't go too deep into every book. It's his videos are usually maybe half an hour, if that, and he just shows off his books and he says a little bit about it, and he keeps going. He does a really good job, really good job.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah, dude, East Coast. Well, no, JB was one West Coast.
Oh yeah.
I even got Canada. I even hit up Canada. Look at that.
Nice.
JB is man. He's doing crazy things. He's a champion for sure.
Dude, he's on it, bro. Right? I think so, dude. He's like the PT Barnum of freaking YouTube, bro. He's really good.
Well, I got a shout out. I wanted to shout out Unruly, because he just dropped a video. You know, all those guys that don't really drop videos too often, but man, Unruly just dropped a video. Actually, Bubs Comics, I think it was the person who turned me on about it first. And it was a little rant video that Unruly had.
That was epic. That was fantastic.
It was very good.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, Unruly's got an amazing collection, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's awesome.
Oh my God.
Smart guy, well thought out, man. He's great.
I can't wait to see when he shows his face. When he shows his face, it's almost gonna be like Metarog showing his face, right?
Right.
It's gonna be an event.
Bubs Comics, of course. I gotta shout out their channel. Last I checked, the video that I guest appeared on Monday of the No Faces chat,
of course,
was at 200 views, and we got to get the views up there so Bubs Comics can rub it in DS's face a little bit, as they like to do when DS is not there. But you know, it's all in good fun. Shout out to DS as well. But thank you, Bubs Comics, for having me on there. That was an awesome time. And another, I don't want to say small channel, but another channel that should be getting some more love. I feel like they're putting out some good content, comedic content. I'm always looking out for some good laughs. Aggressively Relaxing. Go check out his channel. He has some awesome videos, and you know, just the time that he takes to you know, record it, upload it. You know, it might not take that much time, but you know, he is putting some comedic effort in there, and I do appreciate that.
Dude,
so
Javi, original, right? Isn't that original what he does, dude?
Super original, and he just goes with the flow. He improvises. I love it. And sometimes he gets people turned on. They're like, oh yeah, Daredevil. Yeah, I know Daredevil.
Dude, so funny, dude. So original, man. He's great.
Yeah, I gotta give a big old shout out to Gina Davis as well. She was in here the whole show. So shout out to Gina Davis. And of course, you two guys, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Appreciate you.
And awesome. You don't have to
go. You weren't ready. That's okay.
All right, I got a couple I think I can do here. There's one guy I discovered him not too long ago, just before the holidays. He's like a bit of an older guy. Have you guys ever watched Captain Strangelove comics?
Yes.
That he's like a bit of an older gentleman, and he has like a lot of Golden Age and a lot of stuff. But he like sits in his basement, he does his videos, he drinks his tea, his cocoa and stuff. And he is badass because he's got a lot of like older books. Yeah. And I just dig him. Like he's like opinionated, and he's like, but he's also passionate, you know. So I discovered him not too long ago, and I've been watching like a whole ton of his videos. And he's got a lot of cool stuff on there. I dig him. So yeah, he's really great. And then, of course, our own community member, Metarog, boy, he does some great videos. He did a two-parter on Spider-Woman recently. I was really digging that, and he just like busted out with all of those books, and I was just like, wow, it was just like one after another, and he was just like taking me down like memory lane with all that stuff. Because when he does those, things where he dusts off like a full run from like Bronze Age, spectacular. He does a great job. And then of course the immortal Biggie Shack, he's out every day clanging and banging, so we love Biggie, and he's always out there, and I love watching him and seeing him do his thing. And he's a lot of fun, and just a solid great community member. And if you're gonna have Biggie, you got to have Comic-Head 84, Massachusetts guy represent. So so he's great. He's always been great with me. NWO, all that. Absolutely just fun. Dig the Friday night shows that they do. So those are great.
The Power
Hour. Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of it. I blanked out for a second. Yeah. So that, and then of course D-Runk, another solid community member who love to see his unboxings. He recently unboxed Spider-Gwen 9.8 book. So that was really nice. Yeah, so I dig that, and doing lots of submissions, and he's a fun guy, and love debunk, and just awesome, you know.
What are you still laughing about, man?
Oh my god! They just put some dude Bob's cock. Oh my god, dude, that is too funny. Dude, go! He superimposed Gina Davis over where you're at on Instagram, dude. It's so
nice. I'll never see it because I don't have Instagram.
Oh yeah, my god, dude! I'll send you a pic. I'll send you a picture, bro. Oh my god. Too freaking funny, dude. Dude, Bub is too funny. Oh my god.
Bubs, this is for you.
Gina Davis love. Next week we're tackling Gina Davis, all her movies.
We're gonna go through the decade of Gina Davis movies and the history of her career. We're also gonna dive into her voice acting career and also some of her TV roles.
Yeah.
So guys, get excited.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna need like 30 Red Bulls for that to stay awake.
Dude, I didn't know she was such a hot topic, right?
Nor did I.
Oh my God. So funny.
And of course, I want to shout you guys out, both of you guys, because you guys got me to come on here and got me to do Inquiring Minds, and that was a lot of fun for me. I dig that. Boy, that was a lot of fun, and I rewatched it recently, and I just pretty much like laughed like the whole time.
Dude, that was a blast, man. Are you kidding me? We had a blast.
Oh, that was a fun show. Thank you for having me on there. I appreciated that. So yeah, that was great. And then most recently, I was on Javi's channel, his most recent episode of Silver Age Sundays. Yeah, his channel at 12 noon Florida time. So yeah, so that's a great show, and I hope to be back on that one. So yeah, man, that was freaking awesome. So what do we got here? I see Hialeah sending me something. What the hell is this? Wow. Okay.
Gina Davis, guys.
Bro,
you're whack, bub. You're out there, bro.
But I love how this is now going to be an amazing inside joke of ours.
Oh my God, Gina Davis.
I don't know why I'm getting that kind of treatment, because I've only seen like 1 or 2 of her movies my whole life. So.
Oh my God, dude. 90, dude, crazy. All right, man. Oh, dude, how long have we been going? An hour and a half? Did we have more topics? Oh, we were going to talk the drummer of Aerosmith real quick.
Do you guys know what happened?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I read up on that. He's suing to get back in the band, and then they let him kind of go, I guess, because he's mentally and physically not able to.
He can't play drums no more.
Well, participate.
He can't play drums well enough to be
in the band
in the standards that Aerosmith has set to play the Grammys.
How high are their standards, though, dude?
Bro, they're Aerosmith. You know how much merch they sell?
Yeah, dude, but they're like in the. Can Steven Tyler still sing?
Did you see the Grammys performance?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and they said that he wasn't. It was
not good. I saw a 30-second clip. That's all I could find.
I saw that, and it was all Run DMC and the Aerosmith stuff. All the Run DMC stuff was like eye candy to distract you from like how badly Aerosmith sucked in that, you know.
But it wasn't even Aerosmith. It was just Steven Tyler. It was just the one guy.
No, Joe Perry was there.
Joe Perry.
They said Joe Perry was good. He could still play.
Oh, he could.
Yeah.
When you play guitar,
right,
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like more and more, Steven Tyler's turning into the guy from the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So it's like a parody of himself, you know.
And then
you guys ever watch? You guys ever watch Be Cool with John Travolta?
Yeah, I saw it.
I never saw that.
I don't remember.
He had to like convince Steven Tyler to like get some money off of him or something like that.
The only thing I remember about freaking that movie, I think, wasn't it The Van? Oh, it's the Cadillac of minivans.
Or something like that. Yeah, The Rock was.
That's the only thing I remember from that movie, dude.
But yeah, man, Aerosmith's drummer sued.
Yeah.
Aerosmith, and now he's not their drummer. I mean, they're not.
Well, they
I heard that he lost.
dude,
Yeah,
they
he lost. He lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lost. They blocked him from going into he couldn't even attend the Grammys. They blocked him from going in.
Yeah.
You guys see that? That's
No, I didn't see
crazy.
that part, but yeah, he tried to sue and lost, and you know. But
That's
if you're not
so-
able to, you know, it's like in the '60s, the Rolling Stones showed Brian Jones to do it because he was all drugged out and messed up, and he couldn't perform, and the Stones had to get rid of him, and you know, that was the end of that. But yeah, so sometimes if you have like a band member, and especially that band, because like you know they did like a lot of hard drugs and everything. So you know now like they're older and everything, and it's just like he's just not
How are
well
they
enough
still
to
alive,
play with
you know?
them. You know.
Shout out to the Stones, you know. But
Oh yeah.
But dude, up to
they still rock, they still tour, they still.
I think that's awesome, man. But that's the exception, dude. Because up to what age
Can you rock? You
can
know?
you rock, bro? Is it a money thing, or are they still that good? Okay,
Maybe both.
Okay, look, you guys like Kiss at all?
I liked them when I was a kid. I haven't really been into them
My
for a while, but
my
I
buddy
used to.
went to their last concert tour.
Dude, Kiss Army is huge. It is.
Yeah.
And I like Kiss. I'm not a Kiss Army. I like them, like you said, when they first came. And it was like, oh my God. Go on YouTube, watch a recent concert of theirs, and then go and watch like a concert from 1976.
Well, it's completely different, bro.
Oh, they were in their prime, man. Yeah.
It's completely different. But then ask yourself, should they still be playing?
Well, Kiss just did their last concert tour.
Yeah, but they did
Yeah,
that
every 2 years is their last tour.
like 5 years ago, and now they're like on the last concert.
No. This is the last
Goodbye.
Yeah. And
Well, come on! Like every 2 years, you get another Kiss tour, another Elton John tour, another Cher. They're all saying goodbye until a couple of years go by, and they need some more dough. You know.
You know what, dude? If they could still do it, and people still want to see them, you know, awesome, dude. But don't expect to. You know, it is what it is, dude.
I would love to do a little episode on just the music business and how these musicians make their money, because it's hell being a musician and trying to make it big, you know.
That's gotta be crazy, dude. You know, that's gotta be nuts, bro.
And the fact that these guys still have to tour to make money, and we still listen to their songs on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that we take it for granted, you know. We enjoy it, you know. But
dude, it's amazing.
They wrote it, you know.
It's amazing that they're still able to actually go on tour. I'm not taking nothing away from them. I'm not hating, but it's like, you know, okay, the Rolling Stones, 1980, Start Me Up tour. How much was a ticket? Maybe $20, $15.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the Stones, and now you're paying $200, $300, $400, $500. Are you still getting the Stones?
Yeah, I know you're getting some sort of stoned.
I saw the Stones in 1994 with Lenny Kravitz, and I think it was like $35 or $40. Now it's probably like $400, easy. You know.
Lenny Kravitz is huge, though. He's big.
Yeah, well, in '94 he was just opening for the Stones, and yeah, he is now. But back then he was just like on the way up, you know. But yeah, so he was great. That was an awesome tour, but it wasn't like how it is now. Like it's like so much freaking money, you know. Close to $1,000 for 2 tickets. It's crazy, you know.
Big Will says he went to see Kiss on their last tour, and you could tell they were older, but it was a great show. That's what my buddy said. He said that it was just a theatrical show.
Yeah.
It's all.
How many guys from the original lineup?
Choreographed.
2.
Choreographed. Like when you go see those shows, Kiss, I don't know about Rolling Stones. Maybe Rolling Stones does some jamming.
Yeah, it's all production.
It's all production. It's all, you're playing this song, you're going into this song next, you're going into this song next, you're doing this kick at this time.
It's almost like a Broadway play and shit.
Yeah, it is to some extent, but it's also a music concert.
Yeah, all I'm saying is go look at a 1976 Kiss concert.
This guy.
It was I saw it, dude. It was crazy compared to what it is now.
Yeah, well, Ace isn't with Kiss anymore, right?
Ace Frehley, I don't believe so. No.
Right, because he was my favorite member of Kiss.
Yeah,
like,
he used to be my favorite too.
Yeah.
He was my
Chad, thank you.
Yeah, Ace was my favorite.
Keith Richards is 76.
Oh, that's nuts,
man.
dude. That's God bless them, dude. God bless those guys, but God.
Keith Richards, wow, he did like at least 50 years of hard drugs. And I read a book about the Stones one time, and he has like a weird personal aversion to cheese. If cheese is near him, he freaks out. He does not. He will like go crazy if there's like cheese in the room. He doesn't want any pizza. He doesn't want cheese and sandwiches. Nothing like that. But all this like cocaine and heroin and all this other stuff that they did for years and years and years, that's okay. But
That's okay. That's okay, but no cheese, please.
no, don't have a deli platter out. He'll spaz out.
These guys are like on a grass-fed diet. I think like their diet must be so intense for them to be so healthy.
Yeah, Gene and Paul are the remaining members of Kiss.
Yeah, Ace was my guy. So like, yeah, I
like Ace too.
tuned out on them for a while. Yeah,
I like Ace too. Ace was my favorite one. Oh my God!
I like some of his solo albums too. Oh man,
dude, that's scary as shit, bro. Dude, look at how big his ears are. Look at the ears. Look at the ears. Don't stare at the ears.
Yeah, man, these guys are rocks. I mean, they were like the true definition of
they're rock stars. Yeah.
I saw him when he did like a solo tour because Mick was being kind of a pain in the ass and he didn't want to tour. So Keith started up his own band called the Expensive Winos. And so he went on his own tour with that. I saw him in a really tiny venue in Boston and it was tremendous. And I was like, holy crap, Keith was like, he was into it because the rest of the Stones didn't want to do it because Mick was doing like some solo stuff. And Keith was just like, well, I'm going to do my solo stuff too then. Screw it. And so it was tremendous. He did a great job, and I was like very impressed.
Awesome. What was the name
with
of
his
that?
solo stuff? Keith Richards. The album's called "Talk Is Cheap," and he has another one, a live album from the Hollywood Bowl. And so these came out in like I want to say early '90s, I guess. So Expensive Winos is the name of it, and that was a great, just him jamming and getting to do what he wants, and without Mick flitting around and going crazy and spazzing out and all that. So he was just like just gritty, basic, like down to basics rock for Keith. That's what he was looking to do because he didn't want all that, touring giant soccer stadiums and the whole thing, traveling like they're like Secret Service and like whole thing. He was just like, I want to rock and I want to just do this stuff, and it was great. And I saw him and I was like thoroughly impressed with that. And I was just like, wow, awesome. He knocked me out with that. I was just like that solo album was dynamite. Really good.
How many original Stones are there? Is Charlie Watts still the drummer?
Yes. Bill Wyman stopped doing it.
Bill Wyman stepped away, right?
Yeah, he stepped away. Ron Wood.
He's not original, but he's been there a while, forever.
Right, because when Brian Jones quit and then he eventually drowned in a pool, they got another guy named Mick Taylor. Mick Taylor was younger than those guys, but he started doing a lot of heavy drugs, and he developed like a phobia of going on stage, and he couldn't do it anymore. So then, Mick Taylor quit, and then they got Ron Wood from the Faces, which is Rod Stewart's band, and so he's been with them like
since the 70s. Since like
exactly.
Right.
So Ron Wood was the replacement for the replacement. He's still there. So now it's Mick, Keith, Ron Wood, and Charlie Watts. And Billy Wyman is retired because he's older and he decided not to do it, and that was the end of him.
He was older than them, right? He was like the
oldest. Billy Wyman's older than the rest of those guys by a little bit, and he just had enough and didn't want to do it no more.
That's awesome. Well, you know your Stones history.
Oh, I got books on it and stuff, and my buddy schooled me on it, and but a lot of that, and so they had quite a interesting past. But
take care, Sharon. Good night.
All right, later. Thank you.
Up, right?
Bye.
Yeah, I think we're about closing things up.
You're gonna take us out with a song.
What song do you guys want to hear?
I don't know. Hey, let's thank the chat. Dude.
Bobby, hold on a second, Bobby. I got a little question for Hi, Leah.
What's up?
What?
I know that you have like a thing that like I need like a little bit of an origin story for you. I've been watching a ton of videos. I talk to you on the phone. I text with you, all this stuff, and I've seen a lot of the videos that you do and all that stuff. and
Yeah.
I never fully got the story of why you are like part of your thing is like you're into comic books that have like skull covers on it.
Dude, I don't know. I know how it started, man. That started because Steve got me a book at a con, right?
Okay.
It was
It's Strange Tales 180, the first Gamora, right? And he got me the book at the con. I don't know how easy it'll be for me to. Anyway,
well, pull it next time. Next time you can pull it.
He got me the book, right? And it's not my favorite cover. I love the book, right? But I was like, dude, look at this green creature. You know the cover? It's that green creature by Starling. It's super ugly. Anyway, I go, dude, I hate that. And I told him, I still thank you, Steve. Steve, I love the book. I actually went and we got it signed by Starling. He was there at the con. But that whole cover is hideous to me, except for there's a little skull on the floor of that cover. It's just an amazing little skull. And I just love it. And I made that comment and it just went from there. I love skulls, but I'm not the skull guy. But I love skulls.
Okay. Because I'm asking you that because I was going through my books and I came across a book that has a skull on it. And I want to show it to you as an homage to the great Hialeah. And I want to show this book before Javi takes us out and gives us a little musical interlude. So I'm going to show a book and it has a very, very small skull on it. And I need you to look at it. But when you see it, it's going to be like, okay, this is going to be great. And it has a little bit of a distracting cover, but I know that you're going to appreciate this. And it has a skull. And as soon as I flash this book, I think your eye will go right to the skull and you're going to dig this a lot. So
dude,
here we go. Check it out.
Bro?
Look right there. Look at that.
Look at
That's
that
a nice girl.
skull.
She probably works in a bank or an insurance company or something like that. She probably works in like Tucson, Arizona. Doing a little mortgage underwriting or something.
Look at that skull. What a beautiful skull.
Right.
Hey,
look
like
at
you
that.
said, that's an homage to Hialeah.
Right. That's it. I pulled this out just for Hialeah because this is from La Muerta. I'm sure I'm butchering that. My Spanish-speaking people.
No, you said it perfectly. Muerta.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
So, yeah, man. So check it out. It's got some skull action on it for you, bro.
I'll have to look out for that one, dude. Thank you for sharing that for me. It's on the hunt list. It's on my 2020 hunt list. That's wrong, dude. You should not have said. Why'd you set me up like that, bro?
Because I love you, man. I'm gonna bring it for you.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So ever since that one day, I think Jeff just kicked it off and just kept telling everybody. Jeff was like,
that one
get Hialeah skull covers. Just get Hialeah skull covers. And then that's how it
grew from that. The one little comment I made and it's just wildfire.
That's awesome. Well,
dude, next week for sure we gotta hit up Gina Davis talk. It's gotta be one of the topics.
Gina Davis talk. I mean,
we'll watch. You know what?
Be a recurring topic throughout
we gotta go watch. We gotta pick a movie, watch that movie, and then do the review.
Oof.
Beetlejuice. You know what, Hialeah? That's your homework. All right, you pick the movie. You let us know in a little off-air chat.
Well, we already got the movie. We're waiting on Go to watch it, so we could talk about it.
Yes, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, well, no spoilers, but yeah,
no spoilers. It's a different movie, guys.
Yeah.
By the way, Bubs, great stuff.
It's amazing. Awesome, Bub. Yeah, man. Nice to see you, bro. But we're getting out of here.
Bubs shows some great.
This is for Big Will. By the way, Big Will, your package has arrived.
Nice.
It is secure. It is safe and sound with me. I am going to go to sleep with it. No, I'm going to open it.
What's up, man?
But I probably will do a live on-air opening. So if you are free over the weekend, Big Will, hit me up, or I will hit you up actually, and maybe we can do a little live unboxing of this giveaway. Or maybe I'll do it solo. It doesn't matter. But thank you everybody in the chat. Man Cave Comics was in here. Mike W. Rogers just jumped in here. Comics on the Mind is in here. Yeah. You guys want to say anything?
Dude, thank you everybody for coming out for our first show.
Yes.
I think we're going to be doing this every other week, right?
Yeah.
Every other week or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out, because Oprah Boys Book Club is still going to be a thing. Don't worry, guys. Oprah Boys Book Club will still be continuing, the Conquistador Comic Book Club. So yes, we will be here. And as we close off the show, I will give one more thanks to
Gina Davis.
And this is for Big Will.
What's up, Mike Rogers?
We got to do some more requests, so put some more requests down in the comments below. Let us know what you guys thought of the show and what you guys want to hear on more future episodes. And then hopefully we can watch some of these movies and then kind of review them once we watch through them. That'll be a ways from now on. But
Gina, it's going to be a Gina Davis trip.
It's going to be one heck of a Gina Davis journey. I need to do more of my guitar practicing or learn some of these songs because I know how to play, but I just don't know a lot of songs. So we'll throw down some requests down in the comments and I can get to work. But thank you so much for being here, showing off all your Wonder Woman covers and dropping that awesome Rolling Stones knowledge. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, my pleasure. Great to be here. This is great. I'm looking forward to this. Can't wait to come back next time around. It's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to it. This stuff is fun. I dig it.
What was it? The explosive winos?
Expensive.
The expensive winos.
Expensive winos. Keith Richards. Yeah.
The expensive cheap winos.
No, they're expensive winos because.
Highly a comic, bro, with your enthusiasm. I love it, bro. Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having us.
And we'll do this again soon.
Crazy.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
But that's how it goes.
Have a great rest of your night, guys.
Live